Hey everyone, welcome to Wealth Redefined. I'm your host, Michael Reynolds, independent financial advisor and owner of Elevation Financial. Thanks for joining me today. As always, glad you are here. the IRS, I should say, doesn't conjure up great feelings in people when I say that probably. Nobody likes dealing with taxes, but it's a necessary part of our modern society. It can be a point of stress and complication for many. So today we're going to talk about one simple, quick tip that can make life a little bit easier. So as I work with folks on their financial planning needs, tax issues come up a lot. If I had to pick with the number one area of planning that causes the most problems for people, it's taxes. Some of the issues I see on a regular basis, things like failing to file on time, failing to pay your taxes on time, getting behind on quarterly estimates, especially for business owners. This comes up a lot. Or even getting behind on multiple years of tax filing. So the thing is, once tax issues start to pile up, it can be very difficult to get caught up. And this is why I'm so focused on advising folks to not get behind on taxes. When you get behind on taxes, it's just such a mess and such a problem to overcome and so difficult to overcome sometimes. So I'm really, really bullish on staying current on taxes, current on tax liabilities, current on your knowledge of your situation with taxes as well. So today I want to talk about the online IRS account, which can help. One of the best ways to stay on top of your tax situation is to get better visibility into your profile with an online IRS account. This is super simple, super short today, but an IRS account is just what it sounds like. It's an account with the Internal Revenue Service that displays your tax history and lets you make and track payments online. So setting up an IRS account is pretty simple. You go to irs.gov. And there's a link in the show notes here as well, but irs.gov/payments/your-online-account. There might be a shorter link. I mean, if you just Google set up online IRS account, you'll find it. So it's pretty easy to find. Also, if you just go to irs.gov/payments, you'll have to log in anyway to make a payment. So you can kind of set up your account that way. So it doesn't take very long. It takes a few minutes to set up an account. And then from there, you follow the steps to create the account. Once you've set up the account, you can do a few things. You can, for example, view any payoff amount updated on a daily basis. You can view the balance for each tax year for which you owe taxes. You can view your payment history. You can view key information from your most current tax return as you've originally filed it. You can view payment plans if you have payment plans set up. You can view digital copies of certain IRS notices. You can view economic impact payments if you received any. And of course, you can view your address and contact information on file. So that is some of the information you can see. You can also make payments. You can set up an online payment agreement. You can update your profile information. You could do a lot of things online that previously required a phone call. Something else that's cool is there's also a new authorization feature. The authorization option allows you to control who can represent you before the IRS or view your tax records. You can also approve and electronically sign power of attorney and tax information authorization requests from your tax professional. So this is great if you have a tax professional helping you, tax preparer, CPA, EA, accountant, someone helping you with taxes or representing you. You can give them authorization to work with the IRS on your behalf online. It makes it very easy. So this option can be super valuable if you want to streamline the communication between your tax professional and the IRS. So I advise all my clients to set up an IRS account so they can have that visibility into their history with the IRS. It adds so much visibility and so much clarity when you're kind of working through issues and putting together a financial plan in general. Seeing your tax history is really, really important. So much of the time, the hardest and most stressful part of tax issues is simply not knowing where you stand. So an IRS account is going to give you a clear history, or clear view, I should say, of your tax history, as well as options for managing payments and payment plans, which is really nice. So, getting the right information is a first step toward resolving any tax issues you might have. So I would say if you're interested in seeing what your current tax situation is, you'd like to make online payments, or just in general get a clearer view of your history with the IRS, then setting up an IRS account online is going to be extremely beneficial to you. So again, a quick tip. It's really easy to do and can make a big difference in your level of knowledge and visibility into your tax history with the IRS. So if you don't have one, I recommend considering setting up an account. Again, it's quick and easy and should make life easier for you when managing tax issues with the IRS or just tax information. All right. So with that, as always, you know where to find me. My website is elevationfinancial.com. And you can book a complimentary money session if you have any questions. That is a friendly button on the homepage. It says book a complimentary money session, as the name implies. It is complimentary, no charge for that. It's about 45 minutes long. You can pop in 2 to 3 questions about money that you would like to ask, and we'll chat about those things. I'll give you some feedback, some guidance, and happy to help any way I can. So again, that's elevationfinancial.com. As always, have a great day. Thanks for joining. We'll see you next time.